It's November 24th, 2021, and I'm right on the boundary of Acadia National Park, and today I'm walking down to the Bass Harbor Head Lighthouse. It is about 2:30 in the afternoon, and as you can tell from the way I'm bundled up, it's not very warm. It's quite windy, around a 30-mile-an-hour wind, although right here we're sheltered from it by the trees. And it's about 37 degrees Fahrenheit, so kind of a cool day. As we look down the road, as I walk, you can see there's not much traffic today. One person walking ahead of me. So we'll take a look at things down at the lighthouse when we get there on Wednesday, November 24, 2021. Well, here we are approaching the lighthouse. You can see the water through the trees down there. And it looks like right here we're relatively sheltered. The wind is north today and we're walking south, so shouldn't be too bad down at the lighthouse. Well, the parking lot is a little bit busy. There are 4 cars here, and looks like 3 of them are out of state. So I'm going to walk down to the stairs that go down, and we'll have a look in that direction. Now at the east end of the parking lot, there's this little path through the woods that goes down to stairs down onto the rocks. It used to be a really good spot to go look at the lighthouse, but the trees have grown up enough that in order to get an unobstructed view of the lighthouse, you have to scramble way out on the rocks, which I am not going to do. But at least we'll get a good view out over the water from a little bit east of the lighthouse. And this is a pretty short walk. It's only perhaps 200 feet down to the stairs, which are right around the corner here. And 2 years ago, the Park Service built new stairs because the old ones were getting a little bit creaky. So we'll take a look out over the ocean from the top of the stairs. Okay, here we go. Looking across the Bass Harbor Bar to Gotts Island. And looking out toward the Duck Islands, there's the East Channel Marker Buoy. You can see the water's fairly flat here. There's a bit of a swell running, but no whitecaps close in because the wind is mostly north. And as we go south across the Bass Harbor Bar, we start to get some whitecaps. Okay, I'm going to walk down a little bit and get a different view. Well, we've come down the first flight of stairs. We're looking southeast, and we just pan around slowly. And we're going to be straight into the sun. And the stairs continue down a ways. One person coming up. And at the bottom of the stairs, you go on to sort of rock steps that are a bit more uneven. And these don't go very far before you go onto the rocks proper. And you can't, as I said, you can see the lighthouse from down here, but not in an unobstructed view. Okay, just about down. Another 7 or 8 steps. And there are kind of 2 little viewing areas. One right over here, and one just a little bit further toward the lighthouse. And we might be able to see the lighthouse. Yes, there it is. Bass Harbor Head Lighthouse from the east. Now, since they've replaced the old incandescent light, which was on all the time, with an LED light, it's only on when it's foggy or at night. So I'm not going to go any further. You can see the footing gets a little less stable, and in order to get a really nice view of the lighthouse, you have to climb all the way out on the rocks. So time to head back up. Oh, back up in the parking lot, and I think we're gonna walk down the other way to the west side of the lighthouse, where you get the really close view, and you can actually walk over and touch the light tower. There were 5 cars in the parking lot when we got back from the other side of the lighthouse. I think there might be only a couple people down here. We'll see in a minute. There might also be some ice on the path. Just have to be careful. Well, we're descending the last little bit to the view area right by the keeper's house, which is right here. And in just a minute, we'll have a view of the lighthouse. And there it is from the west. Bass Harbor Head Lighthouse. And if we look out over the water, it's a little lumpy on the Bass Harbor bar today, but not bad. You can see one of the bell buoys out there, marking the west end of the channel. And we already saw the buoy marking the east end of the channel. Here's one of the 2 bells that are here. And you can see there is a bit of a swell breaking on the rocks down there. And there's the other buoy and the Duck Islands. And right here is the lighthouse tower. Fairly easy to get to it. And the other bell, this one's a big one. It's about 2.5 feet high, and it dates from 1891. And this used to be the fog signal. Okay, so that's the Bass Harbor Head Lighthouse. Today, on Wednesday, November 24, 2021. Not too crowded down here today, although there are a few people. And one last look at the lighthouse. As I say, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel.